last week before you'd gotten a chance to play alongside any of these guys in a game. What do you know now about how you fit, whether it's the way that you want to rush or the way that your teammates work, that you just weren't aware of before last week?
Yeah, you're right about that. I definitely was just trying to fit in because, they've been doing things at a high caliber here for a long time. And obviously, they're calling me just to be me. And, coaches are calling things for me to do what I do best. And I was able to reap the rewards and make plays.
And also, Rasheem said that you're always prepared for meetings. You show up early, you carry a notepad and a briefcase. Do you actually carry a briefcase?
Well, yeah, it's more like a satchel. I don't carry a book bag because I am a businessman. So I carry like a little, I guess you can call it a briefcase too because you got a handle too. But it's more of a
Like it.
crossbody. Yes.
It's stylish. I like it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Those guys got to travel more. That's a European type leather. Got it in Argentina.
Very nice. Thank you.
Curtis.
Hey Carlos, what's kind of struck you most about joining this team, and what you've learned from the first week and change being in the building and all of that?
The energy. I mean, to be honest, they've treated me like I was a first round draft pick quarterback coming in here, and I really can't frame it or explain it in any better terms than that. So I'll let you visualize that from there, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
Brady.
I was going to ask about the briefcase too. So I'll pivot. When did you go to Argentina, and did you go anywhere else in South America while you were down there?
I went about 3-4 years ago. I try to go to different countries every off season when it's not a pandemic, just to see how they're doing things. I was able to. One of the biggest things I took from there was one of the things I do at my restaurant now. Pay at the table, like having the wireless devices so that you can pay at the table, because over there they don't let your card leave the table, and they also don't believe in tipping. But obviously, I got to take care of my employees, and that's the American way. They earn their keep that way too. So those are some of the biggest things that I was exposed to that I really like. Except for, I love the fact that education is free over there, and I wish we could figure out a way to make that happen over here too. And the police don't carry guns either. They're in a glass case.
How many countries have you traveled to, and what was your favorite?
Europe is probably my favorite. I go to London typically. Anytime I'm going across the pond, I make a stop in London, then go from there. But I've been to a good handle. My boy has way more than I have. I can't give an exact number because I repeat some cities a lot.
Thanks.
Bob.
Yeah, Carlos, just what was it like? I mean, you played 10 years basically with one team, and suddenly you're with another, and it's during the season and all that. Was it kind of a weird experience last week playing?
That pregame warm up was so weird. It was so many weird feelings going out there. I was trying to do my normal routine. Even though I did my normal routine, it just felt like out of place and weird. And then, when we came out as a team doing our warm up and we're stretching and I'm looking around, you normally have one or two guys you make eye contact with and you get going or you say something to. And I was, trying to find out who's going to be my guy and, still getting to know the guys. But it was exciting. You seen during the game when I made plays, guys came, celebrated with me. That was fun to see, and it was natural for me. So I look forward to building on that and, playing better as a defense, because obviously we did not play good enough. So I can't sit here and act like, we had a great game or my game means anything, or Reed, he's not happy about his game. We want to do that with wins. Like, that's the standard here.
Michael Sean.
Hey, Carlos, Pete mentioned there was a play in the game where, like, KJ made a call to the line, and it was supposed to be for the nose, but then you ended up. What play was that? Was that the TFL?
He told on me. Yeah, there was a yeah. It was a situation where normally that's what in my defense for 10 years, that's a situation when we would call that. So when I heard him say it, you're going to see. I did exactly what I would have done in that situation in black and orange and made the play still. And, they were excited. But, I was transparent. I told him, I said, I thought you was talking to me. But, hey, live for the next down.
How much more familiar are you now with stuff like that? Just the in-game calls.
Well, that was just the one-off that I hadn't heard all week. Everything else that we had pretty much throughout that game, we had hit in practice, and they did a really good job of preparing. Coming out early and doing walkthroughs with Coach Hurt. That really helped a lot, and was able to free me up. Besides just getting that weird feeling of seeing different colors,
Thanks.
Last one for Carlos, Jackie.
Hey, Carlos, you kind of touched on it there, but it's like you had your first practice on a Wednesday and we're getting your first start on just, 4 days later. So how much can this whole extra week of practice help prepare you to play with your new team?
Well, it helps a lot because, football is still football, but now I get a better feel for how our DC calls the games and how he, calls throughout the game and get a rhythm for how players play and just find my spot, find a way for me to make plays. I'm not coming in here trying to change any guys' routines or make them do anything different to cater to me. I feel like I'm capable of playing off of them and still making plays. And as you see, Jay Reed does what Jay Reed does. He made plays, and it was exciting to watch. And we're gonna get some more, and as well as JA too. Jamal coming off the edge. I had a front row seat on that sack. That was fun to see too.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks, Carlos.
Thank you.